Hey everybody, it's Eric from the MMG. Today we're checking out Dino Dino. This one is from Bannan Games, and it's got a small, cute little footprint. This is a perfect family game that can take anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how long you want to play, and if it's the first time you played it or not. The instructions are on this little pamphlet right here, double-sided. Pretty simple game to pick up. You might be slightly overwhelmed when you first start, but you'll figure it out relatively quickly within your first game. Got cute little dinosaur artwork on the little tiles here. You have your carnivores, then you have your herbivores, and then you have your omnivores. And those are all going to be based off of your park and how you build it. This is your starting tile right here. So during your turn, you have two actions. You can either take action one, which is drawing and placing down a tile to build your park. And so you start out with no resources, but if I put this here, then I get to choose if I want a fish or a leaf for my resource. So let's say I take a leaf here. I put it on my little park board here of food. You can hold up to 8 food. For your second action, so you only get one action, you can only do one. You can either draw that or you can buy a dinosaur. And the dinosaurs are up here, and you'll start out with 3, and then 3 random dinosaurs from the blue pile, and then 1 omnivore from the brown pile. And they cost this up in the top left. This is how much they cost to buy. So I would have to have 2 pieces of meat to buy this one, 2 fish for that one, and so forth. And so right now I couldn't even buy a dinosaur, but I could have taken that as my main action. But you only get one main action. You can either do one of 2 things though. You can either buy a dinosaur or you can place a land tile now. So that's how that works. And the game progresses around the table like that, with each player making their choice and growing out their park. But when you buy a dinosaur, so let's go ahead and grab some land tiles here. I'll show you a couple of things you can do. So you can chain your land tiles together. When you place a land tile, you can't cover up more than 2 existing slots. So I could put this here or here, anywhere like that. But if I put it here, what it does for me is I now have 2 fish side by side, and that's called chained. So when I get my resource, I would actually get 2 fishes on that particular one. That's how you can build food really fast and buy dinosaurs. When you have 8 resources on here and you can't get any more, you have to buy a dinosaur as your action. So let's go ahead and say we bought this dinosaur with 2 fish, cost 2, and then for every tile that's touching it, I score points based off what the top left or the top right says. So I get 2 points for every fish touching this particular one. So now it is blue, so it has to be touching a blue tile. So let's say I went ahead and had this down right there, and then I put him touching a blue tile, and it can be any way you want to do it, but let's say I put it like that. Now he's scoring me 2 points for each fish touching him. That's how you score. That's how you build out the game and keep playing. It's pretty simple, but there can be a lot of strategy as you think about how your park's playing out. But you also sometimes get trapped because you hit your max food, and then you have to buy a dinosaur. Maybe your dinosaur that you want's not out there. And so it can get a little tricky at times, but it's a really fun and simple game that everybody in the family can have fun and enjoy. But also those people who are like super gamers and really want to get into it, you can definitely really design your park and think it out and score, maximize the points that you can get from it. So this is a cute little tile placement game that's perfect for the family. Definitely recommend it. We had a blast playing it, and I think you and your family would too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.